see. Getting a lot of smoke out of this pot. I'm just going to keep the lid off. Actually, we'll keep them off on both. Might sound like I'm a little bit underwater at this point, but I'll try and talk a little bit louder. We're going to jump to our last dish, which is the penne vodka cream. Big favorite of a lot of folks. Chop a little bit more garlic. We already have our onion done, so we're trying to work economically here, doing a couple dishes. You just prep as you go along. This is a great way to reuse what marinara sauce you have left over. It's also a good excuse to make extra marinara sauce and just freeze it in small containers. Put the flame up a little bit on this. We're going to cook some garlic and some onion. I think that's good. Keep that for later. Clean our board off. Try and do a little cleanup as you go along, so you don't have too much at the end. Check our macaroni one more time. Great. Remember, we have the fettuccine, we have the mini penne, which I think will be kind of cute for the penne vodka cream, and we have the rotini, so just little corkscrews. Again, as we did earlier, we don't want to color up the garlic and the onion. We just want it to get nice and tender and translucent. Next comes the fun part. You get to add the vodka. People always cheer when you add things to your pans, garlic, alcohol. You see them on television. Ah, big cheers. Never figured that out yet, why they do that. And I know they always say to chefs, why do you flambe? And we, of course, say, because we can. It's just a lot of fun. Anything you can do to make a spectacle. Okay, we're going to add our vodka. A little bit of a flambe. After you do that, you want to immediately add some of your marinara sauce. Get a little bit of vent going here. And now I'm going to add my cream. You can use heavy cream or light cream. I'm going to let that simmer a little bit. Keep track of my spoons. Got 13 spoons doing 13 different jobs here. Macaronis look good. Sauce is all looking good. I'm going to bring this little carbonara up to a little bit more of a simmer. Okay, so just to recap, we started off with the marinara sauce and we sauteed some oil and garlic. We added our tomatoes. We crushed them with a potato masher. You can crush them by hand. We added some fresh basil. We cooked it for about 15-20 minutes, and then we seasoned with salt and pepper. We used that sauce to make our vodka cream sauce, Actually, I might add one more little spoon of that, just to pink this up a little bit more. We sauteed some garlic and some onions. We added some of our marinara sauce. We then stirred it, and we're just adding a little bit more to get it a little bit more pink in color. I think that's about good. It's supposed to be a very light pink. Now, what finishes off two of these three sauces actually going to be cheese. We're going to add some grated cheese. We lowered down our heats to the vodka cream. That helps to cream that up even more. Okay, I'll leave that right there because I'm shutting all these sauces down at this point. And we're going to add cheese to our carbonara. At the very end, I'm going to put some peas in this. Look at how nice and creamy that is. I think those peas will add some nice color to that. First one I'm going to do is the marinara sauce. Now, marinara sauce has some fish connotations in the name, meaning mariner's sauce. So I think I'll put it in my cute little fish plate. So we'll just put that one out here. And again, this is just a beautiful, chunky, tomatoey, rich sauce. It's in our 20-minute category. Okay. Next up, I think we'll do our penne vodka cream, actually mini penne or pennette. Okay. Let's get this one in our beautiful bowl. Okay. And finally, our carbonara sauce. Wonderful and creamy with that pancetta, and the bacon is just to die for without having the smoke flavor. Very interesting, that pancetta. I do want to put a few more peas on the top of that to give a little bit more color. Look at how pretty that is. And as a finish, I'm going to put a little bit of fresh grated Parmesan cheese. Actually, on all three of them. There we go. Our beautiful pasta assortment. We have our penne vodka cream, our carbonara sauce served with a fettuccine, and our little corkscrews, the rotini, with a 20-minute marinara sauce. I'm David Martone, Executive Chef at Classic Thyme. Thank you for dining with me.